Hello everyone. Today we're releasing version 0.9.52. This is the last release before our GA. That's the last beta release. The next release will be its stable release, and from that moment on, we're going to have 1.0. So let's get started with kind of some of the newer stuff on this release. So this release covers many product roadmap items that we have. So the first thing is the notification alert center, built-in time tracking for technicians, fake customization. Right now it's single per tenant, but next week we're also going to have it per client, per customer. Mingo AI, we moved it to the sidebar and we added a million stuff there. MSP support center, ticket onboarding guides, and a bunch of other stuff we're also going to add. In product onboarding and a million of like small bug fixes and enhancements that we added throughout the month. More things that we have is like if you go to our product roadmap, you will see that we finished everything we committed on for Q2. So this is done. We also have some small stuff that's still left, like the in product onboarding guide, but that's going to be out also probably next week. And we started to work on the things for the next quarter. The major things for next quarter is OpenFrame, desktop, and Mac that's going to get released mid-August, including OS notifications for iOS. For Windows, we're also going to have desktop app for Mac. So a bunch of things are coming out. But let's start. Let's start with this release. So the first thing, Mingo was added to the sidebar. So you see it's right here. Mingo also has guide chat. We'll talk this in a second, but let's just cover what you can do now. So we added 75 different APIs to Mingo. Let's ask him what can you do. Also, you can make it bigger or smaller. I'm also gonna have. Let's duplicate this window. We also added a lot of people asked for search and renaming and archiving of chats, and now it's available. So it can do. You can see here that it can do many stuff. Basically, anything that you can do on the platform can be done with Mingo. Now, Mingo is not available anymore on tickets as it used to be. So let's go to more interesting ticket. For example, this one, this is a manual ticket. This is also a manual ticket. Let's go to this one. This is a real fake ticket. Let's actually take this one. Okay, so that's a real fake ticket. So you can see all the correspondence here. If I will go to Mingo, you see that right here I have Spotify installation check. What it means is that Mingo always have the last 5 screens of your scrolling history. So if I'll ask him, what is this ticket about? He already have the entire context of this ticket in his memory. So we don't need, like we used to have the dedicated Mingo inside of the tickets, but it's no longer necessary. We also created, you can also assign items here. So if you want to assign a certain device, for example, you can use the @ and then let's choose the device is the ticket related to this device. And you see that we also have in chat cards that you can click on. They will take you to the proper. We're trying not to lose context of browsing, so it opens in a new screen. So this is for Mingo. We are about to release our own RMM tomorrow, and the integration into Mingo will be much better. But in terms of what Mingo can do now, it's basically anything, really anything, like anything that you can do on the dashboard, he can do, and much more because they have web search, web research, and things like that. So feel free to test it. I think I'm probably biased, but I think it's the strongest. It's the strongest AI agent in the market right now. So the first thing, yeah, content generation, expanded content generation. Mingo can summarize tickets. It can create knowledge management article. It can do all of it. Fake customization. This was one of the most requested features we received, and this feature has two phases. The first phase is default behavior for Fay across the board for all of the users that you have. So if we'll go to AI settings and guardrails, you will see that you have this wizard. This wizard allows you to customize both the customer AI assistant. We don't call it Fay anymore because you can call it whatever you want. You can call it Fay, you can call it Dave, you can call it your MSP name, whatever you want. And you can customize everything. You can customize the icon that is available. You can customize the LLM provider for Fay, and you can customize a different LLM provider for Mingo. You can select the theme. You can select the accent color. You can answer style. You can define which answer style you want, or you can define your own custom prompt. Right now, it's for all of your users, but next release also going to enable it to be for each customer separately. I'll show you how it looks in a second on the end user. Same for Mingo. You can customize everything. You can also customize, I didn't talk about this before, but you can also customize the quick actions. So if all of your users always ask about my computer is slow and you have a set of ops that you do with Mingo and Fay in order to fix it, you can define the action name. That's kind of like the display they're going to see, and the actions instructions is the prompt that's going to get injected into Fay. Same for Mingo. You can define the LLM provider. You can define the answer style, you can define the quick actions, etc. As I said before, the next release will enable you not only to define it per customer, but also to define guardrails per customer. So you're going to have one default configuration. So the screen that I'm showing you now will stay, but we're also going to have another per customer configuration of both Fay, Mingo, and the guardrails. Good. So let's see how it looks like from the user perspective. Yeah, so if I'll go here, you see that my Fay is no longer Fay. She's a IT AI assistant, and that's my accent color that I chose with the accent color. You see that once I'm on hover a certain quick action, the instructions are being prompted to the user, and if I click it, that's going to be available here. So that's on the customization side of things. Let's move on to the next item. Built-in time tracking for technicians. Also, a lot of people asked for that. You will see now that you have few new modules in the dashboard. The first thing is here. You always have a time tracker. So if I'm working, like if one of your technicians is working on a ticket right now, it will just track his work, and you can add here comments here, hey. And once you do that, you can either see, like the technician can see his time, but you also have global view of all of your technicians' time. So you see that this technician worked on this customer, on this ticket. They can also work on like if it's just a general work for a certain customer, they can just add it. You can add it manually, or they can add it manually here. So they can choose the customer even without, let's say that it was like 1 hour for this customer. So you see that I don't have a ticket. I have only customer, which is also fine. If we'll go to customer, we should also be able to see all the time that was worked on this customer. So here, you see Worktime, those are entries that your technician has been doing. We also added many stuff for the detailed view of different objects. For example, the ticket screen now is completely different. You see, we no longer have Mingo here. This is a manual ticket that someone created, but also we have here. You can add files, you can add attachments, you can add notes, you can do everything. You can also ask Mingo to do that for you. You can change here. You can customize and change the statuses. You can message directly to the user. You can, like as I showed before, if I'll open Mingo on this page, this screen is like the way Mingo looks like now. It looks right now. It's not how it's going to look in the future. We know it's a bit confusing. The history will move to the left, and you're going to have empty state here. What's this ticket about? You see, it knows to take it. So I know it's a bit confusing because it's not visual yet, but you can ask on whatever screen you're browsing into the dashboard. Yeah, so the built-in time tracking is kind of the second very large thing that we did. Real-time notifications and alert center, I want to keep it for the end because this is also related to our future release. So let me jump to MSP support center. So you will see that you have new menu item here. It's called Help Center. In the Help Center, you have a lot of things. The first thing that you're going to see is the onboarding guides. It's still work in progress. And we're going to add videos to all of those onboarding guides. So if you have any questions, feel free to search here. I will also show another way, even more convenient way to ask questions about the product. You can see here the development roadmap, everything that we have coming up. You're going to see here product releases, FAQs. We're in the process of adding more content to it. And the most important thing is support tickets. So right now you can see our support tickets here. And this is live. This is updating live against our HubSpot. So if you're going to open a ticket here, you can add attachments, and then you will be able to see live what's the progress of it. Another important thing is that we also added support here for to attach bug fix or enhancements into the ticket. So if you will have a bug fix or enhancement attached to one of your tickets, you will be able to see the card of that bug fix and enhancement right here. You also have the privacy policy, the terms of use, and the knowledge base. This is the knowledge base for almost our dev docs. And also you can ask anything about it. Now, what I wanted to show now with the Mingo is that everything that I just showed, all the data that I just showed and more is available if you guys click on start guide mode chat. I know it's still not super intuitive, but as time goes by, we will add it into the regular Mingo chat, so you don't need to flip between two modes. But this chat allows you to ask questions, general questions about the product, general questions about how to start using the product, or different things that you want to ask, because into the RAG of this AI chat, we have everything indexed, like everything that you see here, but also things even from our website. So let's say that we want to guide me how to get started with OpenFrame. While it's thinking, by the way, this is if you will leave this screen, Mingo will keep going. So please don't be scared to do any of those. So you see here that is providing to me everything that is related to the onboarding. If I'll click here, it will lead us to the inner tutorial inside of the dashboard. But we can also ask Mingo guide mode. Like let's do this display. And then it will show the tutorial right here. But we can also ask him what would be the first step. You see that it's providing. So configure your tenant settings, and if we'll go here, we will see that right here. You can also ask general questions, like for example, when is the next webinar? Yeah, see that there is no upcoming webinar, but he's telling us here is the most recent webinar, and and you can view the video directly here, so you don't even need to open the actual page. If needed, it will guide you out to the website or to other locations that will provide you this. I think that's pretty much it for the. Oh yeah, one last thing that about the guide mode is that it has full access to your tickets. So if you will tell him, please open a support ticket, I can't remote connect to my devices. It also has the ability to open tickets, and like you will see now when I open the ticket, it will be available on the previous screen that I showed with all of my tickets. Plus, it can also query all of your previous tickets. So if you have a question about one of your previous tickets and how it's going, you can also ask about it here. We'll show it in a second. So what happens now behind the scene is that this was like a ticket was created on our HubSpot, and if we'll click here, we'll see that it's taken us directly to the ticket here, and it's already created the first message for you guys. Yeah, also, there are also slash commands here. So if you'll do slash my tickets, it's just gonna show all of your open tickets and their status. Yeah. Okay. Here's all of the tickets. And okay, so let's go to the next one, MSP Support Center. So we talked about this. Now for also very requested feature, the notifications model and the real-time notifications. So if we'll go back here, let's say that we want to have, let's go back. So you need to exit the guide mode, and let's ask Mingo, please create a script for my Mac machines to echo hello. Hello. Okay, let's actually close. Oh, you see that it's already showed to me here. So if you're inside the dashboard, it will show you this even if it was closed and we were on another tab. So you can approve it. Same go with let's go actually here. Let's go to devices. Let's ask another Mingo message. See that the script was created, and it's giving us the link to the script. Here's the script. And let's now execute the script. Please execute this script on the relevant machines. Okay, please. And now I will ask on accent approval required. You see, it's asking for my approval. I approve it from here, and now it's getting approval from here. Let's close. Okay. Let me start chat with my machine here. Please install Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Reader. Okay. So, okay, so here it got executed, and that's cool. So now we know that it will open a ticket here. You see that now this is a Fay approval. Okay, so hide command, winget install. It's asking us for to approve it. And you can also see it here. We can also approve it from here. If we'll go to the device, we will also be able to see the tickets directly from here. The device screen is also new. Here it is, approved by Michael. And now the command is running. As usual, we can see the full command here. And you also have a way to see the entire notification history here. And new notifications, meaning that those are notifications that you guys can mark as done, or you can take action for them. Yeah, here it is. Here, new Mingo message, approval required. You can open the ticket here, and here we are with the ticket. We can see that's still running. By the way, you can also, like, we're now on this. You see that I'm on this ticket. Please summarize this ticket and save. He's asking us where to save it. Do we want to create a knowledge base article or just for the ticket description? I will choose one. And we can see the summary right here. So we have the ticket details and we have the client chat. Another big thing that we did is we completely changed, like, as I said before, we built our own RMM. So we completely changed the device because the backbone data and actions that we had from the RMM are no longer here. By the way, on the next release, you're going to see the tactical is going to be gone off here. So we made, like, a lot of the things that didn't make sense before on the device detail screen are now gone. You see here that it's interconnected between all of the objects. So we have overview, we have the policies. This is the MDM policies. Actually, let's go to the Mac machine. I have a policy there. You can see that it's failing. Security stuff, users. So for Mac, we're now showing the end user email that the user has signed in with. We got a lot of requests to show the logged in user also for on the main device screen and for it to be searchable. We're working on this as well, but you see pretty much everything here, everything that you saw before, but also a bunch of other stuff. We also changed the customer screen. So if we'll go here, you will see the tickets, the logs, the work time, the details, etc. We also added the MSP details here. And that is available when your users are first going to check what used to be called FAY, like the end user chat. They will see your logo. They will see your logo on the main screen in the beginning on the first walkthrough. Let's see, what else do we have? This is a very big release. Yeah, I think we talked about, like, this is almost ready. I accidentally included it here, but that's going to go out tomorrow. But yeah, I think everything is here. Customize pay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So tomorrow we're probably gonna have a downtime tomorrow because of moving out of tactical. It's 4th of July, so it's dependency. So I hope you guys will have some time to chill, so you're not gonna obsessively use the product. But anyway, so expect some downtime tomorrow. We decided to extend our free period until mid-August. So starting off next week, you will be able to see how much we're going to charge you once we're going to go live before we charge you, and then you can decide whether you want to stay with us or not. But anyway, the product is going to be free until mid-August when we're going to go live. Anyway, thanks for all the feedback. Thanks for using the product. We're getting precious feedback and we love it. We see more people using Mingo. Keep on doing that. We're just gonna make it better and better. We constantly tracking what's Mingo is good at and what is not good at, and we're fixing and we're adding. So thank you guys for bearing with us, and hope you like the product. And we'll talk again next week with our 1.0 release, with our GA release. Thank you so much, and have a great Independence Day and great rest of your week. Bye.